Hey everyone, it's Andrea with Waste Consultants. Today we are going to talk about the 7 ways you're making your hauler rich. So 90% of US companies overpay on waste. You don't have to be one of them. Today we'll talk about the 7 specific ways companies inadvertently overpay on waste expenses. So you're making your waste hauler rich by not knowing about waste hauler problems, eliminating waste or garbage vendor invoice fees, eradicating the auto renewal clause, eliminating price hikes. Let's take a look at these common waste disposal problems and their solutions. And don't worry, you guys may have heard some terms or some phrases in there that you're not sure what they mean. We're going to go through all of that step by step. So let's start with the first one. You're making your waste hauler rich because you don't know about your hidden waste problems. The waste industry has created a norm where most companies are overpaying and are completely in the dark about it. A lot of professionals think that it's normal to have price spikes or it's normal to have to pay all kinds of fees, for example. But it doesn't have to be. Our clients certainly don't. Your waste hauler is betting that you're going to be kept in the dark about what's really going on in your waste management. It's betting that you aren't going to have the time or the resources to really find and address your waste disposal problems. What you don't know is likely costing you, so it's worth it to take some time to ensure your waste management processes are really as efficient as they could be. Number 2, you're making your waste hauler rich because you are paying unnecessary fees. Many of our clients have just simply assumed that they have to pay the fees that their hauler asks them to pay. But we found that so many haulers are willing to eradicate or significantly reduce the fees they charge companies. Not many people really know what these waste fees are. So let's take a look at some of the most common ones below. So this particular one has a fuel and environmental charge. That's an ancillary fee. They've got a regulatory cost recovery charge, and they've got an administrative charge. So administrative charges are not something you can typically lump into your base rate, but we have had success in the past with asking vendors to agree to a base rate that is all inclusive. So then, then it's a little bit more difficult. Well, actually, they can't raise the fuel prices or increase them at will if they've already agreed to that base rate. So number 3, you're making your hauler rich by not eliminating your auto renewal clause. So you can find your auto renewal clause typically on the first page. This is a waste management contract that I've excerpted here. And you can see right here in this section about two-thirds of the way down, it has the this notes section that specifies what that term is. If you don't have language that prohibits your contract from automatically renewing, most likely it's going to auto-renew. Allowing your contract to auto-renew wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, except it doesn't allow you a chance to review what is really best for your company. Most haulers know you're not going to remember when your contract expires 3 or 5 years from now. They know that if you do, you may choose to go with a different hauler or start changing your contract if you remember in enough time. So they, in effect, limit the possibility of that happening. Cancel your auto renewal clause, guys. It's so important for you to have that time to do other bids if that's what you want to do. So once you cancel that clause, again, it's going to give you the time you need to find better pricing or to renegotiate new contracts, both of which contributes to thousands of dollars in savings over time. And guys, if you're new to our website and you're not really sure what it means to renegotiate a contract, go to the blog and do a quick search. We've got lots of resources there about renegotiating new contracts and how we do that. So suppose you stop your auto renewal and are able to find $1,000 in savings each month by renegotiating your contract with better rates and better rates and no price spikes. Over the 5-year life of your contract, you'll save over $60,000, which is significant. That's not pocket change. This is a little bit of an extreme. This is not something we're able to do for every single client, but it is something that happens. These kinds of savings are not are not incredibly unusual. You deserve the chance to get the best rates you can on your waste disposal and for your waste management process. So number 4, you're making your hauler rich by not eliminating price hikes in your waste management. Most trash haulers schedule regular price hikes and service charge increases. They know it's going to happen. Price spikes make you pay higher and higher rates for the exact same services. Your hauler knows that you will raise prices at least once a year. Don't let them get away with that. There's something to be said for service rates going up as time goes on, but what we have found is that haulers consistently charge above and beyond the cost of service. If price spikes happen at least once a year, think about how much you'll be paying a year from now, or 2, or 10. Eradicating the possibility for price spikes now means that you'll be saving more later. Not sure if your contract limits them? Pull out your contract and let's have a look. So look in the payment terms of your waste hauler contract. It's typically titled Charges, Payments, Adjustments. If you do not find language that limits or prohibits spikes, you need to reevaluate your contract ASAP. Profit margins for the haulers almost always increase every year. We're talking 99% of the time. And the main reason for this is price spikes. When these price spikes happen, the majority of businesses either don't notice them or don't question them. They just pay them. So to review, you're making your waste hauler rich by not knowing about waste hauler problems, eliminating waste or garbage vendor invoice fees, eradicating the auto renewal clause, eliminating price hikes. So guys, this is the first in a 2-part series. We have gone over the first 4 reasons today. And these are the kinds of problems that we solve for our clients day in and day out. They're the exact same ones that we have found most common over the past 18 years. And we know exactly how to find the savings opportunities you're sitting on. If you want to learn more, sign up for a free consult. It's 15 minutes of your time just to learn more about what we do and is completely obligation free. Sign up right now at the link at the end of this video.